Okay, so let's Command Tab out of Premiere Pro. In this folder, I have some stock footage clips that I filmed, as well as some music that I created. In our bottom window, we have our folder where I'm recording this video course in. In order to edit efficiently, it's very important to have an organized folder structure. So I will walk you through how I was trained in the film industry with how my folder structure should be, and if you prefer to use a different way, that's totally fine, but this is the way I was trained. The way I do it is we have a main folder, which is called the project that you're working on, so video editing course. You can ignore the recordings window, so I'll just gray that out for now. Now inside I've created a Premiere Pro folder. That is where I've saved this Premiere Pro project. Now I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, so inside this folder, we will have a music folder. We will have a footage folder. We will have a projects folder. Inside our projects folder will be our Premiere Pro folder, which is where our Premiere Pro project exists. Inside footage will be all of our footage, so let's highlight them all. So we can either click and drag them all, or click, hold shift, click the top, then either right click and go to copy, or Command C, and then inside footage double click, and either right click and paste or Command V. Okay, so now we are copying over all of the stock footage clips that I filmed. The reason we are duplicating the clips into this folder is so that if you ever need to pass on this project to somebody else, everything exists in one folder. It is very easy once you're starting the project to have everything collected and placed in the appropriate folder. It is very difficult 6 months later, a year later, to try to find where all the assets are to your project. Okay, so let's go back. Inside music, we will do the same thing. We will click and hold, copy it, go into music, and paste all of our music. Okay, now inside our projects window, we have our Premiere Pro. We can also create After Effects if we are doing anything in After Effects, or Photoshop if we are doing anything in Photoshop. Now, any files that we create in After Effects or any project files themselves will be placed in there, and the same goes for Photoshop, same goes with Premiere. So right now in our Premiere Pro folder, we have our video editing course project and our autosave folder. If you have any other files such as images, we can create an images folder. Essentially, the goal is to have everything nicely organized. And once we are in Premiere Pro, we will actually create the exact same folder structure so that in Premiere Pro, you'll be able to know exactly where files are because it has the exact same setup as on your hard drive.